This is the Getting Squirrely with Hurley podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the disclaimer. That's right, the disclaimer. This American apple pie institution known as parental discretion will cleanse any sense of innuendo or sarcasm that actually make you think, and will also insult your intelligence at the same time. So, protect your family. This contains explicit depictions of things which are real. These real things are commonly known as life. So, if it sounds sarcastic, don't take it seriously. If it sounds dangerous, do not try this at home or at all. And if it offends you, just don't listen to it.
Here's Hurley.
Here it is, my friends. Welcome back to the Getting Squirrely with Hurley podcast, episode 8. And as you know, the second hour, we're going to be doing a theme. This episode's theme are really good one-hit wonders. Also in this episode, we're going to talk about the groundhog, it being the February edition of my show, your back in the day track, and much, much more. So getting back to the fact it's the February episode, we had the Super Bowl. Pretty much a rematch of 2 years ago, but if you ask me, I'm actually glad the Eagles won. I just feel like the Chiefs are like the new freaking Patriots. It's like, okay, all right, we get it, you're good. And one of your players is dating Taylor Swift. Yeah, the Eagles stole the three-peat from the Kansas City Chiefs. Where do they come up with these terms? The three-peat. It's just like sometimes you're watching the news or you're on social media and like these, you know, there's like these terms that they just throw out. It's like, I feel like it's like a little troll, right? And he's like underneath the stairs. For this example, he's under the stairs of the NFL Network, right? He's like, what can I call it if the Chiefs win 3 in a row? Well, being a troll, I'm gonna just make up a word. The three-peat. Anyways, getting into the music. So, what do people say whenever they win the Super Bowl? I'm going to Disneyland. So here's a track from the 90s from the band called Dada. It's their track. It's called Disneyland. And it kicks off this episode of the Getting Squirrely with Hurley podcast. Welcome aboard.
nights out of school, rolled me out into the streets, hitched a ride on a monkey's back, headed west into the black. I'm going to Disneyland. I'm going to Disneyland. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to Disneyland. I'm going to
Another 90s classic on Getting Squirrely with Hurley.
So yeah, in the 90s, Sixpence None the Richer, they weren't the original ones to do that song, There She Goes. That's the original kick-ass version from the band The Laws. But turning now to the Black Keys. By the band's own admission in a recent interview with Rolling Stone magazine, 2024 was quite a rough year for the band. After releasing their 12th studio album, The Band, they were looking forward to a North American arena tour followed by some shows in Europe. But instead, they canceled the entire tour and subsequently fired their management. 2 weeks later, in a since-deleted tweet, Black Keys drummer Patrick Carney wrote, "We got effed. I'll let you all know so it doesn't happen to you." Then he went on to say sarcastically to their management, "So great to know you're always looking out for the artist." After that, the band, they laid low for a bit, but they went back in the studio last summer to record their next record, which is going to be coming out later on this year. It's going to be called No Rain, No Flowers. And they also relaunched the tour that they had previously canceled. So it's been a while since the Black Keys have been on the road. Want to catch them doing their thing live? Well, they're going to be doing the Stone Pony Summer Stage in Asbury Park on June the 14th here in Jersey. Yours truly going to that show. I already got my tickets because I know it's going to sell out. And it's such a cool venue, the Stone Pony Summer Stage. I mean, you're literally outside. You're watching the band. The boardwalk's behind you, the beach. Most of the shows are in the evening, so you see a really, really good sunset. It's got an overall cool vibe. The band, they're also going to be doing LA and San Diego June 3rd and 4th, respectively. Going to be hitting up Raleigh, North Carolina on June 12th. And a couple other U.S. states, but not many. Then they're going to be headed to Europe in the month of July. For all the tour dates, ticket info, check out the band's official website. Jumping back into it, though, from the band's Let's Rock album, this is one of my most favorite tracks from the Black Keys. This one's called Low, High, and High. It's Hurley, and you're checking out the Getting Squirrely with Hurley podcast.
His love for music and passion for radio has brought him here.
Do you hear it? It's a funny squeaky sound.
You couldn't hear a dump truck driving through a nitroglycerin plant.
Getting Squirrely with Hurley. Enjoy.
The green plastic watering can for a fake Chinese rubber plant and a fake plastic girl. But she bought from a rubber man in a town full of rubber plants to get rid of itself. The world's around. The world's around. The world's around. The world's around. She lives with a broken mind, a crackpot, a styrene man who just crumbles and burns. Used to do surgery for girls in the 80s, but gravity always wins. And the world's around. The world's around. The world's around. She looks like a real thing. She tastes like a real thing. My faithful eyes still love. But I can't help the feeling I could blow through the ceiling if I just stayed around. And it wears me out. It wears me out. It wears me out. It wears me out. And if I could be who you wanted, if I could be who you wanted all the time, all the time.
Jupiter or Thor is perfect. We need Atlas for our long-distance stuff. The Titan will be even better. They shouldn't have canceled Navajo. Wait till you see our submarines with Polaris.
Attention all personnel, this is CVTS. Space vehicle pre-count operations will start on my mark at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's mighty strange. You looking happily there. Or can you sail a shrimp bed? Or have you picked your target yet? Yes, and this. does your dog bite? Hey, Stanley.
So if you're a 90s kid like me, that song probably sounded pretty familiar, huh? Think back. Think like Nickelodeon. That was a theme song to The Adventures of Pete and Pete. The name of the band, they're actually a pretty good band. The band is called Polaris. So this being the February episode of my show, we got to talk about one of the dumbest holidays, in my opinion, Groundhog Day. But it's actually one of my favorite Bill Murray movies, though. Anyway, did you know there's actually more than one groundhog that predicts the weather in February? Yeah, me either, till I stumbled upon this recent news story. So there's not just good old Punxsutawney Phil. Oh, no. There's a lot more. Just to name a few, let's see, there's Buckeye Chuck, obviously from Ohio, the Buckeye State. And we got Dunkirk Dave, who's actually the second longest prognosticator of the weather. He's been around for about 58 years. Let's see. If you're from the South, we also have General Beauregard Lee. He hails from Georgia, and he's known as the Groundhog Predictor of the South. And then there's Staten Island Chuck, who, by the way, is 80% accurate at predicting an early or a late spring. He's actually the groundhog that is the most accurate. And how accurate is the good old Punxsutawney Phil, you ask? Who's been doing this since freaking 1887? Well, friends, he's only 39% accurate. So I think now's a good time for Phil to quit his day job.
This is the Getting Squirrely with Hurley podcast.
Here's new alternative rock.
So, if you've been living under a rock and have no idea what's going on, the Vans Warped Tour celebrating 30 years this coming summer. Yeah, they stopped doing it for the last couple of years, but for the 30th anniversary, they're bringing it back, but they're only going to be in 3 cities. Going to be doing Washington, D.C., Long Beach, California, and Orlando. The big headliners haven't been announced just yet, but everything's going to be revealed by February 26th, according to the Warped Tour website. But so far, we can expect good old Avril Lavigne, Bowling for Soup, Pennywise, Simple Plan, Plain White Tees, and many, many more. A couple weeks back, I saw this band. They're a cover band, but they're literally called the Warped Tour Band. They got like 3 singers, so they can do a variety of different songs. And what amazed me about this band is they're a cover band, and yet they sold out the venue that I saw them in. Roughly 2,500 to 3,000 people belting out every word of their favorite pop punk or emo song. I mean, anything from Green Day to Blink-182 to Fall Out Boy. It was a great night. One of the songs that they came out of nowhere and started playing was the song I'm about to play for you now. Song from the band Brand New, who are Warped Tour veterans, I might add. Did a couple years of the Warped Tour. This song's called 70 times 7. And I hope it hits you and invokes the same amount of emotion that it gave me a couple weeks ago. Let's rock it out right about now.
Like how to deal with despair or someone breaking your heart. 12 years of pounding all together, but a night like this is begging to pull me apart. I played it quiet, left you deep in conversation. I found the cool and hung out around the kitchen. I remember I kept thinking that I know you never would, and now I know I wanna kill you like only a bad friend. Everyone's caught on to everything you do. Everyone's caught on to. As if it happening wasn't enough, I gotta go and write a song just to remind myself I'm bad and sucks. I feel the sun covers over my head. Wrote a message on my pillow that says just to stay asleep in bed. Don't apologize, you'll get done. Search yourself for something which you hang yourself. Say you need to pray, you wanna go to heaven. They will tell you what to say when your whole life is down to hell. Everyone's caught on to everything you do. Everyone's caught on to. Everyone's caught on to everything you do. Everyone's caught on to. As a brick and the small on my back. So let's end this call and end this conversation. And is that what you call a getaway? Well, tell me what you got away with, cause you left the phrase from the ties you severed when you say best friends means friends forever. Is that what you call a getaway? Tell me what you got away with, cause I see no fun in jellyfish. I see no trust in a 11-year-old kid. All the never freaking try so hard. On the nights all over the ocean, you can think of me, but you forget your seatbelt. Try when your head goes through the mission. Everyone's caught on to everything you do. Everyone's caught on to.
It's the Getting Squirrely with Hurley podcast.
Exorcise the demons.
Thank God.
I met her at the Burger King. We fell up by the soda machine. So we took the car downtown. The kids were hanging out all around. Then we went down to Coney Island, on the coast and around again. And no one's gonna ever tear us apart, 'cause she's my sweetheart, alright. Oh yeah. Oh oh, I love her so. 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 Hanging out on a night like this, I'm gonna give her a great big kiss. I'm gonna make her mine, and everything's gonna be real fine. I met her at the Burger King, fell up by the soda machine. So we took the car downtown, the kids were hanging out all around. Then we went down to Coney Island, on the coast and around again. And no one's gonna ever tear us apart, 'cause she's my sweetheart, alright. Oh yeah. Oh oh, I love her so. 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 Oh oh, I love her so.
So in the spirits of Valentine's Day, thought I'd do a little, kind of like a love track, a little bit of love track from the Ramones for my annual Ramones track of the episode. That one's called Oh Oh, I Love Her So. So turning now to our friends Metallica, their fourth Helping Hands concert and auction, which took place back in December in LA. It's actually available to watch now on their YouTube channel for absolutely free. This year's concert and auction, it also features performances by Sammy Hagar, Michael Anthony, Joe Satriani, and many, many more. And it's hosted again by Jimmy Kimmel, who, by the way, is a huge Metallica fan. So we're just going to have to see how much they raised this year, but last year's show raised $3 million, and 100% of the proceeds went directly to the All Within My Hands Foundation, which is a foundation that supports workforce education, the fight against hunger, disaster relief, and other critical local services. Now, the foundation was established by Metallica a few years back to invest in people and places that have supported the band, and it also allows Metallica fans to engage in donating to the cause and or volunteerism, which is always cool. So getting back to the music, let's do a Metallica track, a track that I personally think should have been on their infamous Black Album. Now, we all know and love their song Enter Sandman from the Black Album. But right now, I want you to check out the song Now That We're Dead. It's from the band's 2016 record Hardwired to Self-Destruct, and you be the judge.
Here's another 80s classic.
It's the Getting Squirrely with Hurley podcast. It's time now for your Back in the Day track. Something that happened in the music world right around when this episode first aired. So on this day, back on February 8th, 1981, the band REM held their first ever recording sessions in their home state of Georgia. And those recording sessions will become the band's debut record, Murmur. Critics loved the album. The band debuted a new, quiet, introverted side of the first wave of alternative rock in the United States. So let's do a track from that record. This was the first ever song by REM to be played on the radio. The song was actually re-recorded for the album, but this, my friends, is the original version of Radio Free Europe. It's this episode's Back in the Day track on the Getting Squirrely with Hurley podcast.
Squirrely with Hurley podcast rocks.
forget to drop me a line. Telephone is a negative teen, and rock it for your daddy just still stuck in love with your dream. You better check it out, the sun will soon get up and find out on the wake up. Keeping doubting mama again. Tell her where you're gonna be. Live on out your fantasy. Sleeping late and smoking tea. Keeping doubting mama again. Tell her where you're gonna be. Living out your fantasy. Sleeping late and smoking tea. Really, there, and now you wanna act so hard to find peace of mind. Hey, honey, the way I see it, you got to say she, but don't forget to drop me a line. Set the phone as a negative tea, and like it for your daddy just gone there. You still stuck your mouth with your tea. You better check it out, 'cause so that soon you'll have to find out on the keeping nothing I'm again. Tell her where you're gonna be. Live on out your fantasy. Sleeping late and smoking tea. Keep it tough and on again. I said, tell her where you're gonna be. Live on out your fantasy. Sleeping late and smoking tea.
Such a great song from Aerosmith from their debut self-titled album. The track is called Mama Kin, and the song's pretty appropriate because prior to that was a song from R.E.M's debut record, Murmur, for your Back in the Day track. So this next hour, going to be doing excellent one-hit wonders, picked by you as well as yours truly. So let's jump right into it. Doing a song from the Buggles, you've heard it. Probably heard all these songs because they're one-hit wonders. But their song called Video Killed the Radio Star. And it was also the very first music video and song played on MTV back on August 1st, 1981. Now, saying that Video Killed the Radio Star, right, it's kind of ironic to me because if you think about it, the radio star is coming back. Might not be on a frequency like FM or AM, but with podcasts. I mean, yeah, some podcasts you can check out on YouTube. It's like video and stuff like that. But most of them, it's just audio, like back in the day. So it's kind of like come full circle. It's pretty crazy. So this song started MTV back in the day. So why not kick off this second hour of nothing but excellent one-hit wonders? It's Getting Squirrely with Hurley podcast.
I heard you on the wireless back in 52, lying awake intently tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. They took the credit for your second symphony, rewritten by machine on new technology. And now I understand the problems you could see. I met your children. What did you tell them?
Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star.
Here's another 80s classic alternative track. Enjoy your crazy little audio file. Shut!
So that, of course, are early alternative rock pioneers, Devo. Now, speaking of the band, check this out. They've announced a North American tour. They're going to be calling it 50 Years of Devolution Continued. You want to see them? Well, first off, they were one of the amazing bands and artists to play the Saturday Night Live Homecoming concert on February 14th. Now, they're also going to be doing Philly on May 1st, Washington, D.C. on May 3rd, then going to be shooting up to Brooklyn on May 6th. And they're also going to be doing dates in California, Chicago, and many, many more later on this summer. Check out the band's official website for all the tour dates and ticket info. But right now, let's do a request from the Getting Squirrely with Hurley Nation. This one's for Tom, checking out the podcast via Facebook. He wanted to hear Spirit in the Sky. And Tom, I couldn't agree more. Such a great, great track. This one's for you, bud.
Podcast.
On my way, on my way, on my way, on my way. I would like to reach out my hand
say you, tell you to run.
On my way. On my way.
Nobody say, nobody on. Well, pick me up with golden hand. Say you, tell you to run.
On my way. On my way.
Nobody say, nobody on. Well, I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, how we will cry. I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, how we will cry. Send me in my way, send me in my way, send me in my way, send me on my way, send me in my way, send me in my way, send me on my way. Everybody on. Well, pick me up with golden hair. Say you, tell you to run. Nobody say, nobody on. Well, I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, how we will cry. I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, how we will cry. Send me in my way, 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 send me in my way. Reach out my hand, say you, tell you to run.
On my way. On my way.
Nobody say, nobody on.
Just pour some tea for two. It's big my point of view, but it's not sane. Oh no, it's not sane. Oh no, it's not sane. Oh no, it's not sane. Oh, it's not sane. explain that there's no rain, there's no rain. And all I can do is read a book to stay awake. And every day it rips a little of my life away. It's great escape, and every one of you people need it. Escape, escape, escape. Yeah, yeah.
From their live performance at Woodstock 94, that was Blind Melon and their one-hit wonder, No Rain. Now, if you go back and listen to it, the first couple of minutes of that song was how the band originally wanted the song to sound like. Slow and kind of melancholy. I like both versions of the song, but I'm happy that they stuck with the version that we all know and love. Excellent song. Diving a little deeper into the band Blind Melon. Although one of the greatest rock tragedies of the 90s will ever be of Nirvana's Kurt Cobain taking his own life, there was another super talented musician who unfortunately died the same way during that decade, but sadly was often overlooked. That was a Blind Melon's lead singer, Shannon Hoon. He was really revered by a lot of bands as an amazing singer-songwriter. So much so, get this, Hoon also guested as a backing vocalist on Guns N' Roses' Use Your Illusion set, including GNR's big song Don't Cry. Hoon's death remains one of rock's great tragedies, because it truly appeared as though he had plenty of great music yet to create and explore.
What do you do when you get lonely? Nobody's waiting.
rolling back to the 90s. Remember this one?
I hate the world today. You're so good to me, I know, but I can't change. Tried to tell you, but you look at me like maybe I'm an angel underneath, innocent and sweet. Yesterday I cried. You must have been relieved to see the softer side. I can understand how you'd be so confused. I don't envy you. I'm a little bit of everything, all rolled into one. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. I do not feel ashamed. I'm your hell, I'm your dream, I'm nothing in between. You know you wouldn't want it any other way. So take me as I am. This may mean you'll have to be a stronger man. Rest assured that when I start to make you nervous and I'm going to extremes, tomorrow I will change and today won't mean a thing. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. I do not feel ashamed. I'm your hell, I'm your dream, I'm nothing in between. You know you wouldn't want it any other way. Just when you think you got me figured out, the season's already changing. I think it's cool you do what you do, and don't try to save me. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. I do not feel ashamed. I'm your hell, I'm your dream, I'm nothing in between. You know you wouldn't want it any other way. I'm a bitch, I'm a tease, I'm a goddess on my knees. When you hurt, when you suffer, I'm your angel undercover. I've been numb, I'm revived, can't say I'm not alive. You know I wouldn't want it any other way.
A requested one-hit wonder from Gemma, checking out the podcast in Pennsylvania. What's up? It's Hurley, and you're checking out the Getting Squirrely with Hurley podcast. A couple more one-hit wonders to get to here. Before that song we just heard for Gemma, that was, of course, Layla. And the song features Eric Clapton, and you're probably like, Hurley? Eric Clapton is not a one-hit wonder artist. Okay. Just hear me out. After his band Blind Faith, Clapton was looking to do something different. So we got up with Duane Allman, of course, later of the Allman Brothers Band, and a couple other artists that he was friends with, and he created the band Derek and the Dominoes. Now that band only put out one album. It was called Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs. Something very interesting about that record. While writing and recording it, Clapton was in hopeless, unrequited love with a woman named Patty Boyd, the wife of his best friend. Who's that? George Harrison. Yeah, that George Harrison. And that pain surges throughout Layla. A one-hit wonder, but definitely one of Eric Clapton's signature songs. All right, so let's do another Facebook request. This one's for Peter Murphy's one-hit wonder, Cuts You Up. This one's for you, Mr. Bob Dunn. Enjoy.
Never
unbelievable. But tell me more about mine. I'm always so concerned with the way you say you always have stopped to think of us being one the smart that I ever know. But this time I realize I'm gonna shoot through and leave you. The things you say, your purpose just give you away. The things you say, you're unbelievable. Pushing down the relative, bringing out your high self. Think of the fun sign, pushing down the better view instead of bringing the attitudes to what the world and have to pick your attitude. Brace yourself with grace and peace. I know this world and what it seems.
It's unbelievable.
You burden me with your questions. You'd have me tell no lies. You're always asking what it's all about. Don't listen to my replies. You say to me I don't talk enough, but when I do I'm a fool. These times I've spent, I've realized we shoot through and leave you. The things you say, your purpose just give you away. The things you say, in thought I love you more. The things you say, your purpose just give you away. The things you say, you're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable. You're unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
Man, that song was all over the radio and MTV in the late 80s, early 90s. The band EMF, and their infamous one-hit wonder. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try to say it like the lead singer does. Unbelievable. Yeah, guess I should just stick to doing podcasts and not talking a British accent. Anyway, this next song was supposed to be sung by Billy Idol. And when you take a listen to it again, I think you're going to say to yourself, oh yeah, I can definitely see him singing that. So Billy Idol passed on this song, but lucky for this next band, because it was a huge song for them and certainly a one-hit wonder. The band, Modern English, and the song, Melt With You.
Love to you was never second best. I saw the world crashing all around your face, never really knowing it was always mesh and lace. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Dream of better lives, the kind which never hate. Trapped in a state of imaginary grace. I made a pilgrimage to save this human race. Comprehending the race had long gone by. better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. The future's open wide. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. 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 I'll stop the world and melt with you.
With over 25 years in the radio business and over 5,000 songs, who knows what he's going to do next?
I am Cornholio. I need TV for my bunghole.
You're getting squirrely with Hurley.
Her name is Noelle. I have a dream about her. She rings my bell. I got gym class in half an hour. Oh, how she rocks in kids and tube socks. But she doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't give a damn about me. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Her boyfriend's a dick, and he brings a gun to school, and he'd simply kick my ass if he knew the truth. He lives on my block, and he drives an IROC, but he doesn't know who I am, and he doesn't give a damn about me. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Man, I feel like mold. It's prom night and I am lonely, lo and behold. She's walking over to me, this must be fake. My lip starts to shake. How does she know who I am? And why does she give a damn about? I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday, don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby, like you. Dirtbag. No, she doesn't know
Here's another 80s classic alternative track that you'll probably only hear on this show. Enjoy your crazy little audio file.
It's worked so far, but we're not out yet.
I wanna know what you're thinking. There are some things you can't hide. I wanna know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind.
Pure energy.
Little one-hit wonder from the band Information Society from the 80s. And prior to that was Wheatus and their one-hit wonder, Teenage Dirtbag. That's what makes a great one-hit wonder. Like, I bet you if I went on the street, right, and asked a bunch of different people, you know who sings that song, Teenage Dirtbag? A lot of them probably be like, no, but it's the song where the singer is a guy, but he sounds like a girl. So that's it for episode number 8. Coming up next episode is going to feature one of my favorite months of the year because it features St. Paddy's Day. So for the whole second hour of that show, going to be playing some great Celtic punk rock. We're going to do just some regular Celtic music to get you all in the mood, swinging that shillelagh. And, I mean, come on. Everybody's Irish on St. Paddy's Day. But closing out the show, a group that started a new genre of music back in 1979, that would be hip-hop. Featured on the mic was Big Bank Hank, Master G, and Wonder Mike. And they called themselves the Sugar Hill Gang. Now, while they had some other songs in the genre that they helped kick off, Rapper's Delight will always be one of their one-hit wonders, echoing throughout the world. Such a game-changing song. Till next time, take care of yourself, and above all, stay fierce.
Now what you hear is not a test, I'm rapping to the beat. And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. To the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought 2 friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song.
Check it out, I'm the CASN, the OVA, and the rest is FLY. You see, I go by the code of the doctor of the mix, and these reasons I'll tell you why. You see, I'm 6'1", and I'm tons of fun, and I dress to a T. You see, I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali, and I dress so viciously. I got bodyguards, I got 2 big cars, I definitely ain't the whack. I got a Lincoln Continental and a sunroof Cadillac. So after school, I take a dip in the pool, which is really on the wall. I got a color TV so I can see the Knicks play basketball. Him and talking my checkbook, credit cards more money than a sucker could ever spend. But I wouldn't give a sucker or a punk from the rock, not a dime till I made it again. Everybody go, hotel, motel, what you gonna do today? Cause I'm gonna get a fly girl, gonna get some spank and drive off in a death OJ. Everybody go, hotel, motel, holiday inn. See, if your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend. I'm Master G, my mellow is on you, so what you gonna do?
Well, it's on and on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I said a M-A-S, a T-E-R, a G with a double E. I said I go by the unforgettable name of the man they call a Master G. Well, my name is known all over the world by all the foxy ladies and the pretty girls. I'm going down in history as the baddest rapper that ever could be. Now I'm feeling the highs and you're feeling the lows. The beat starts getting into your toe. You start popping your fingers and stomping your feet and moving your body while you're sitting and you're sitting. Then damn, they start doing the freak. I said bam, right out of your seat. Then you throw your hands high in the air. You rock it to the rhythm, shake your dairy air. You rock it to the beat without a care. Cruise to the show, I shot MCs for the affair. Now I'm not as tall as the rest of the gang, but I rap to the beat just the same. I got a little face and a pair of rhyme eyes. All I'm here to do, ladies, is hypnotize. Sing it on and on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it on and on and on and on and on like a hot butter. The pop, the pop, the pop, give it, pop, the pop, pop. You don't dare stop or come alive, y'all. Give me what you got. I guess by now you can take a hunch and find that I am the baby of the bunch, but that's okay. I still keep in stride, cause all I'm here to do is just a wiggle your behind. Sing it on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it on and on and on and on and on. Rock, y'all. Go on the floor. I'm gonna freak you here, I'm gonna freak you there. I'm gonna move you out of this atmosphere, cause I'm one of a kind and I'll shock your mind. I put the jig jiggles in your behind. I say the 1, 2, 3, 4, come on, girls. I get it on the floor. Come alive, y'all. Give me what you got, cause I'm guaranteed to make you rock. I said 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me Wonder Mike, what are you waiting for?
To the hip hop, the hippie to the hippie, the hip hip, the hopper, you don't stop. Rock it to the bang bang, the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Well, skittle bebop, we rock a Scooby Doo. And guess what? America, we love you. Cause you rock and a roll with us so much so you can rock till you're 101 years old. I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast, but we're like hot butter on a breakfast toast. Rock it out, baby bubba to the boogie to bang bang, the boogie to the beat. Beat is so unique, come on everybody and dance to the beat. Ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good? I mean, the macaroni soggy, the peas are mushed, and the chicken tastes like wood. So you try to play it off like you think you can by saying that you're full. And then your friend says, Mama, he just being polite. He ain't finished. Oh, that's bull. So your heart starts pumping and you think of a lie and you say that you already ate. And your friend says, man, there's plenty of food, so he piles some more on your plate. But while the sticky food's steaming, your mind starts to dream of the moment it's time to leave. And then you look at your plate and your chicken slowly rotting into something that looks like cheese. So you say, that's it, I got to leave this place. I don't care what these people think. I'm just sitting here making myself nauseous with this ugly food that stinks. So you bust out the door while it's still closed, still sick from the food you ate. And then you run to the store for quick relief from a bottle of KO Pectate. And then you call your friend 2 weeks later to see how he has been. And he says, I understand about the food, babe, but we're